Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 206AV mill finish aluminum residential threshold with a fixed vinyl top. This is what we would have called, I suppose back in the old days, a lowboy, meaning that it's a vinyl top aluminum threshold that is the shorter of two common heights. The shorter is in the 3/4 inch type overall height range, which this is, and the model from Pemko is an excellent example of a vinyl top aluminum threshold in the sense that what I like about it is that it has these inserted vinyl feet down in the bottom, which you don't get with every one of these from every manufacturer. And as I've tugged that top piece of vinyl back, you can see how that will slide into that feature in the aluminum extrusion. The advantage there is obviously you're going to have the ability to seal from intrusion underneath the threshold as well. I would still probably lay a bead of caulk for this material, but this is intended for you realistically to not do that. Okay. The door will obviously reside over the vinyl top area. Generally, you would see that this is the exterior side of the opening. And referring to the other height, that would be the 207, and that would get you up to about maybe 1 1/8 overall height. In fact, that's accurate, 1 1/8 versus the 3/4 inch overall height. Otherwise, same model. Both will feature the vinyl foot insert. Again, this would be considered the exterior of the door. No hard and fast rules about that, but I would think that your door is going to set out here. Now, one thing I'd like to do to complement this is I would certainly not be opposed to installing something like an automatic door bottom on the outside, so that when the door closes and resides over this area, the automatic door bottom can make contact out here, because where do you want your line of defense? Well, with a vinyl top, your line of defense is already under the door. Now, if you've got a storm door installed, you know, you don't expect any moisture to make contact with the face of the door, and in that regard you'd probably be just fine. But if there wasn't something, I might be very tempted to add an automatic door bottom which will seal down out here, so I can stop dead and extract the intrusion of the material here, and then use the belt and suspenders sort of approach to sealing the bottom of the door. Okay. There is an image down below this video that will show the important dimensional properties, and let's look at that now. You can see that this is 3 1/4 inch wide, according to that image, and that it is 1/2 inch tall on the aluminum portion. But when we get all the way out to the top of the vinyl, we're certainly at 3/4 inch. Okay. The width of the 207, just for sake of comparison, that is 3 1/2, so it's slightly wider. Now, the 206 and 207, for that matter, are available in the A finish, mill finish aluminum. When you order A, you're just going to get an aluminum color. You can also order the D finish, which is a dark bronze anodized, or the gold finish, which would be a matte gold anodized aluminum finish. And again, the 207 is the same finish options. Listed in the site in lots of different lengths, 2 foot to 8 foot, with 2, 4, or 6 inch increments. The vinyl is going to ship loose. I've inserted it here. Do not try to slide it in. Just don't. That's not how you would put this in. You're going to put one end in first and then just go like this and get the T-slot portion hooked under the this feature of the profile. So you just stick one end in and then smush it and bring it all the way down, and you'll get this installed in seconds. Very simple and straightforward. The reason I pulled that out partially was to show you the screw holes. The point being, if you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by order the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field the net length that you'd like for us to cut the material out to. Now, the reasoning for that is, that why have to cut this if there's no need to cut it? The factory is literally cutting the material out of long lengths. So they can cut it at 36 as much as they can 36 1/4, or whatever. You simply order the next longest piece or pieces and simply indicate in the comment field the net length that you'd like for us to cut the material out at, and that's just indeed how we'll ship it. The point is, if you were to take this 3 foot and cut it down to say 30 inch, you're going to eliminate that hole that's there, and the next one is all the way over here. Speaking of holes, screws are included in a complementary finish. Again, the point is if you had to cut it down, you'll be stuck not only cutting it, but you'll be stuck drilling and countersinking a hole, and you'll want to countersink it because those screws are flathead. So just know that that is an option, and also as an option, if you have need for a length longer than 8 foot, we can supply that as well. We just don't list them because the cost to transport long lengths is generally prohibitive when you're dealing certainly with small quantities, but we can certainly quote that for you. Residential type threshold, you're going to see this installed in residential applications, front doors of houses, basement doors, side doors, generally residential type applications, and certainly with wood or fiberglass doors is where you'll see this. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I'm quite partial to Pemko, and it's for a number of reasons. They have an incredibly broad spectrum of available weather stripping products. So it's very likely that you're looking for something that they're going to be able to help you with, because they probably have it. Second, customer service, technical support, superb in every respect. Prompt, reliable, predictable shipping lead times, and a confluence of value and cost all come together under that name. Any questions on the Pemko 206 AV mill finish aluminum fixed vinyl top threshold or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.